Hello. Oops. Bum 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 bum. I forgot to turn on my thingy. I hope my mic's okay. Hello, Uminus. Hello, hello. Wow. Alright. Why am I... Put my hand down. Okay. Hello, what's up? Good evening. Good evening. Today I'm gonna try Blender. Brrr. Blender goes brrr. Long, hello, hello. I'm gonna try Blender because it just looks really cool. And I've been interested in 3D for so long, but I just got too tired or lazy to start. So now I'm starting. So after 1 hour of Blender, it's 9 p.m. right now. At 2 p.m. No. After 1 hour at 10 p.m. Karaoke. I sing songs for good night. Alright. Okay. Let's get it. I will be watching this guy's videos. He has like 9 million views, so I trust this guy.
Learning how to create a delicious donut and some coffee.
Okay, let's make a donut.
Now, I know you are excited. You want to start clicking on things and learning things. But since this is part 1 of a series, I want to take just 60 seconds to explain what you will learn and what you won't learn.
Blender is cool because good 3D quality in Big Booba.
You are a little red dot and you are entering into the wide
Big Booba,
world
your
of 3D. And
motivation.
if you've done any research, you probably know there is a lot to
let's
learn
skip this
from
part.
projects in the future. So this is
So
all
we're
going
at level
out for free
1 right
on
now.
YouTube, and I've just separated it by level, just like in terms of chapters.
I want to
so
learn how to make 3D model next time. That's super cool, don't you think?
But if you follow it from start to finish,
let me know if the audio is too loud.
You can create a donut and coffee. That final image there, you can get there because there are 500,000 people who completed the last version of this tutorial that I made 3 years ago.
Wow, it's so pretty.
Donut subreddit where you can see
it
the
looks
results
really
of people
real.
who finished the last course. So it might look advanced
That's
at
crazy.
this stage, like, oh, I don't know 3D. How am I gonna, you can get there, right? If you just follow it through to the end. Now, this is part 1
I don't really like
level 1,
donuts
so this is going to be
that
the
much.
basics of the basics, and we are going to start with the user interface. And just to keep it
this
interesting,
is a confession.
I promise you, if you finish the end of this video,
I do not
will
eat
learn
donuts.
how to set a monkey head on fire.
What? Why do I want to know this?
You'll see. So, open Blender for the first time,
Anyway,
and this is what you should see. Now,
this is what I see.
Area here, this big patch of space is called the 3D
The controls are kind of weird for me because scroll button is rotate camera.
If you're like laying out a scene and you're moving things around, it's all going to happen right here. So let's talk about moving stuff. So we have the cube
let's move stuff.
Here, the default cube
Sir.
selected, and let's say we want to move it. So if you go to the toolbar, you've got a move.
What?
Function.
Oh.
Right? And when you do that, you'll see that you get these arrows that appear over your cube. Now, if I just click and drag on any of these arrows, you can see that I'm moving it along that direction, that axis. So there's 3 axes, because there are 3 dimensions in the world. The Z axis, the X axis, and the Y axis. So along those, I can sort of move
I feel powerful already
within this space here. Okay, so that's moving, and then the next one underneath that, you've got rotate.
Moving.
I can rotate something along a specific axis. Or by the way, if you just like don't click on any of these like highlighted colors, just click anywhere in there.
Spin.
It's gonna like trackball it.
Oh, what?
Which is like just free rotate. If you release, by the way, it's gonna like release the mouse. It's going to like drop it wherever you set it to. But if while rotating you just right click, it's gonna like cancel the action, or you hit escape, right? But anyways, then you've got scale.
Maybe I should put it back to
scale
normal.
option. Now I've got
scale.
that
Oh,
function there,
long
or
boy.
this axis.
We can make a long boy.
Etc. Or click anywhere within there
And a
and then you
thick
scale
boy.
just the size of the thing. Okay, so move, rotate,
Click
scale.
anywhere.
And
Oh,
then by the way,
okay.
that one down there is like all three of them mashed in together for, I don't know, people who are running out of time and they need to
I'm more
click them
used
all
to
at the
right
same
click
time
to
for
move the
some
camera,
reason.
but
anyways,
oh well.
That's how you can do things.
No,
but
you can't
actually
stop
the
me.
faster way to work
I already
is to
have this
memorize
power.
the
You can't stop
hotkeys,
me.
because you're gonna
It's
use
my
this
power.
a lot, and every time you want to like rotate or scale something, if you have to go up here,
A
then
big
click on this,
power.
then click on this, it's a lot of work. It doesn't sound like it, but when you're doing it like repeatedly, hundreds of times an hour, it's a lot of work. So what I would suggest you memorize is the hotkeys. So to move something, it's G. G for
To move
grab.
something, it's
Okay,
G.
And when you do that,
Ah.
it's attached to your cursor. So you just tap the key once, and you don't have to like click or
Oh.
hold or anything like that. It's now
I feel so
attached
powerful.
to my cursor. If I right click, I'm canceling the movement. But if
Right
while it's
click.
moving
Oh,
like that,
okay.
if I just left click,
Right
it's
click
now
is
confirmed
cancel.
the movement. Now
Left
it's
click is
free movement right
confirm.
now. So if I was to push the letter of any of those
What?
axes, like Z, I'm now moving it along the Z axis, or X,
What?
or Y. Okay, so again, that's
Oh.
while it's moving. If I hit any of those keys, I can snap it to that
So
axis.
press G and then
Or
X.
instead of having to
Whoa.
like do a separate key, so while it's moving, if instead of hitting those axes buttons,
Let's
if I
learn
hold
Blender
down
together.
the middle mouse button, which
Hold down
is,
middle mouse button.
Did I talk about the middle mouse? I didn't talk about it. I've recorded this tutorial 5 times.
Oh, it's going
if you
farther.
Click in on the scroll wheel, that's the middle mouse button.
Oh, it
And if you
snaps
hold
to
that
the
in, you'll see that it's
axis.
like snapping it to a specific axis.
Yeah.
So that's actually a really fast way to work. So if I hit G, I can move it down. So G, quickly
G.
tap middle mouse to get it to the right axis.
Middle
Then
mouse.
click. Then G,
Ah.
quickly tap middle mouse, get it to the right axis.
Whoa.
I can do this, and I can move this cube anywhere. And it's a really fast way.
Okay, I
of
want to
working.
make a donut now.
It's great, and those hotkeys.
What's
work the
your
exact same way.
favorite donut?
Sorry, for rotating.
For me, I like
If while
powdered.
rotating, free
The one
rotate,
without the circle.
X, Y, Z, or middle mouse, and I'm going to rotate it along the X-axis.
We got a thick boy.
Scaling, again, I don't have to be in scale mode. I can just hit S for scale, and that's going to scale like
S
that.
for
or
scale.
I can
Oh.
scale along the Y-axis by tapping Y, X, Z,
Y.
or S,
Ah,
middle mouse button,
X,
and snap
Z.
it to a specific
Wow.
axis that I have in mind. Okay, so those hotkeys, G, R, and
G,
S.
R,
Tip of the
S.
iceberg, my friends. A lot of hotkeys
Okay.
to come. There's a lot of hotkeys in Blender, and
Wow,
so I
this is-
created a
these hotkeys
shortcut
are everywhere.
PDF with like all the
Oh,
keyboard
what?
shortcuts.
Oh, that's a
so
lot.
If you join my email newsletter, I'll send you
My
that.
brain is too
It's a
small
PDF
for
that you
this.
can print out and stick on your wall, or a Google Doc that you
Wait,
can
half
like,
of the
save and
tutorials,
reference on a
the-
separate monitor or whatever.
The
But
hotkeys?
the link to that is in the description. if
Half
you
of
are
it is the
interested.
hotkeys.
Because we're going to learn more hotkeys.
You're
okay?
learning
So
without even owning a
the next
PC.
hotkey
Cool,
is
cool.
moving around, like navigating
get it.
within this space here, because we're just looking at it
Oh,
from
so
this
we're
view.
not making.
But let's
Okay.
say this cube was
What?
all the way off screen. Where's it gone? How are we going to see
Okay,
it
where's
now?
the cube?
So if you use the middle mouse button, which is again the scroll wheel, if you push
Okay,
that in,
let's
if you hold
let's
that
yeet
down,
this guy out.
that is called orbiting or rotating
Orbiting.
the view. But
Okay.
orbiting, right? And that enables you to rotate around the view.
Damn.
Now you'll see that we can't really get close to that cube there because we're just looking at the center of our
What
scene
is
right now.
this?
So if
Oh,
we
we'll
want
find
to
out later.
pan to a separate area, if we hold
Pan.
down Shift middle mouse button
Hold.
and drag across,
Shift
then we are looking
mouse.
at a new area.
Okay.
So those two functions,
How do
middle
I go
mouse
back?
button to orbit, and then Shift middle mouse button to
Shift
drag to a
to
new section
move.
are very common.
And
So I can go
orbit.
anywhere
Okay.
in my space just with
Shift.
those two functions. Shift middle mouse button to pan, middle mouse button to orbit. So just familiarize yourself with that. Just
But I
try
wanna
to
go
move
back to the
around
normal
different
place. How
areas
do
of
I-
the canvas, the 3D view. Like so.
Maybe I shouldn't press anything yet.
Now, if perchance you do not have a mouse with a scroll wheel, or you're on a laptop,
how do you not have a mouse with a scroll wheel?
Good luck with that, by the way.
Okay.
Tough road ahead.
Trackpad, right? Trackpad.
But, there is another way, which is to use this gizmo in the top right-hand corner. If you just click and drag anywhere within that is orbit, and then if you click this hand tool and just hold, that will move it. So this whole gizmo section here was designed, it's a new feature of Blender, but it's basically designed because, you know, we know that tablet devices and everything are on the rise. And at some point, people are going to start using them on Surface tablets or something, and they've only got a stylus. So you don't need a mouse you know, with all the functions to Blender anymore. You've got this if you needed it. Or, by the way, let's say, you know,
how do
you
I
just don't have
go up?
The scroll wheel thing, but you don't want to have to keep.
I want to go back to the normal view.
You'll see something there.
How do I go back?
Emulate 3-button mouse, which will just enable you to use Alt and then left click.
You hear blah blah blah.
As the middle mouse alternative.
Sometimes it do be like that.
Yeah. The other one I'll quickly mention, because I think I've been doing it without realizing, scroll wheel. That's zoom, or you can click that little hold down the little magnifying glass thing, and you'll zoom in.
Okay, when are we making the circle?
We could get to it by panning over there, but when you got a lot of stuff in the scene, like let's say we duplicate this cube, which you could do by going to
Control
Object
D
and then click on Duplicate Objects.
JK, it's not duplicate. Why is not?
Memorize that hotkey.
That's Control D.
Shift D.
That's Shift D. Who made it Shift D?
So we're looking at the cube over here, but now we got to get all the way over there. A lot of work. So if you just click on an object and you want to focus on that, like
I can't pan anymore. I think I broke it.
Period key, which is that little dot in the bottom corner of your number pad, it will focus on that object. Okay. So that's a very fast way of like changing your focus, so you don't have to
left click period key.
With, like, gotta move over there, extra slow, nice and easy. Now you know it. Don't get lost.
I don't get it. Wait. What?
That object. Get all the way over there. A lot of work. So if you just click on an object and you want to focus on that, like just zoom over there. If you hit the number pad period key, which is
number pad
dot in the bottom corner.
I don't have a number pad.
It will focus on that object.
Well.
So that's a very fast way of like changing your focus, so you don't have to like fart
such
around
knowledge,
like,
yes, big knowledge. I don't know what
nice
I don't have a number pad.
Don't get lost.
He told me to press period on the number pad.
And by the way, going back
I
to
don't have
the
that.
laptop, most laptops don't have number pads. So the other hotkey that you should memorize is the tilde key, which is that key underneath the escape key.
I don't have that.
There's one there that says view selected. So it'll bring up a pie.
Do I have a tilde?
One of the options in
no.
The
okay, I do.
Selected.
I have to press F and escape because I don't have the function keys. My keyboard is small.
Alright, let's delete this little extra cube. Let's find my original cube.
Oh, where's my cubes?
Over back to the center with G.
I lost my cubes.
Drag it along the Y-axis.
Oh, I found it.
I'll hit number pad period again and focus on that cube. And look at that, we're back at the start. Now, there's more to Blender than just cubes, so let's make it a little bit more
view
interesting.
camera.
So I'm going to delete the cube.
This is the view camera.
Tapping delete or X if you're
delete.
Hard to move as far. Let's replace it. So I've deleted the cube. Now I'm going to go to the top section up here. You'll see one that says add. And you'll get a whole bunch of options that will appear here, and you can replace it with something. But it's a long way to go for your mouse when you're adding stuff frequently in Blender. So Shift A is a very common hotkey that you should memorize.
Shift A.
Shift A. Memorize it as add. I'm adding something. Shift A.
You like his accent?
And you got a whole bunch of stuff here. Now,
this is what you like.
Oh, by the way, this will be applicable like if you're in the node view or if you're in.
I wonder what kind of accent is this.
Shift A is a good one to memorize. Now there's a whole bunch of stuff here.
Shift A.
Some things that I've never used before, like speaker. Don't know what that does. Sure, it's useful to someone, but not to me. The main ones you'll use are underneath mesh. You got a whole bunch of what are called primitives, like plane. You can add in a plane, and it's the ground plane. You got a whole bunch of other really like boring sounding ones, and then you got one right at the bottom.
You fix the camera.
It's called monkey. So obviously we're going to click it, and this brings us into the final part of this video that I promised you. We're going to set
Why is
this
there a monkey
on fire, which is a cruel thing to do, but it's not real, so no need to email me.
Why is this an option?
With the monkey head selected, we're going to use a little Easter egg feature of Blender.
Why is this an option?
Basically, if you push
British,
F3, this allows you to bring up the search bar, which is actually very common. This isn't the Easter egg part, but F3 is like you can search for anything. Like if you forget the shortcut for something, you can just like type it in, and there it is, and you can do it. But if we type into the search bar smoke, you'll see there's one there called quick smoke. And what this does is it has applied a smoke simulation to my selected object.
It looks different from his.
Which basically just saves you from like setting up a box and then setting a smoke sim and blah, 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 blah. It's just done that for you. And then if I hit that play button right at the bottom there, you can see it's smoking.
Which one's the play?
Now I promised you fire though.
Oh,
so if you select the monkey and then click the simulator panel button, which...
What? Hold on, wait, my dog is angry. Okay. What? So smoke. 420 blaze it.
Where it says smoke, if you
wait, what? I press the monkey. Blaze it. Where's the thingy? Wait, what did he do? Ah, it's this one.
On that for you, and then if I hit that play button right at the bottom there, you can see
we burned that shit.
Now I promised you fire though, so if you select the monkey and then click the simulator panel,
where's the simulator panel? What? What? Is it this one? Look at that character development. Yeah.
Button, which
we set things
but just
on fire.
Here, where it says smoke, if you change that to fire and smoke.
What? What? Let me do that too. Where's the fire and smoke? I don't see anything. But it was shing. Where? Oh, the circle thingy? Where's the... Is this one? Oh, I got it. Okay. We burning. He's not burning. Where's the fire? There's no fire. Where's fire? Oh, I'm disappointed. Where's the fire? Give me the fire.
Okay. And there you go. You have set the monkey head on.
I didn't set him on fire. Sumimasen, you're supposed to be on fire. He's not on fire. Why? What am I doing wrong? Gee. Huh?
It's smoking.
Where's the fire?
Now I promised you fire though, so if you select
I need
the monkey
fire
and then click the simulator
click the simulator
button, which it's getting
and then
but just in here where it says smoke, if you change that to fire and smoke, then there you go. You have set
what? But I did. Is it here? Oh, probably this one. Fire? No, what? I'm supposed to click the monkey and go here. And then it's fire and smoke. I don't get it. Or is it here? Gas? Liquid? What? It's not
the
working.
monkey head on fire.
He's only on smoke. What? But what? No. We have failed the first tutorial. Oh, none of smoke's gone. Oh no. Got it, I got it. Here we go. This fruits of our labor. This? Yes, yes, yes. As it should be. Very nice.
Pretty random, but hey, it's cool, right? So,
okay,
that's the end of this video.
This is not useful.
Go ahead, click here to watch the next video.
What is the next one? Okay, okay.
This video is sponsored by Polygon, a library of textures and models for professional 3D artists. Click the link in the description to learn more. Alright, enough fooling around with flaming monkey heads. Let's start making that donut. So I've got a brand new
let's make that donut.
Blender, so clear whatever you
wait,
did in the
stop.
last video.
Goodbye, burning
monkey. Is delete the default cube just by hitting delete. And I'm going to replace it with Shift A, remember, to add a new object.
Yeah.
Underneath mesh, we've got the base meshes that you can start with. So you want to start with something that looks closest to what you want to create, which in this case is a donut. So this one is the closest match, a torus.
Torus? So, what's a torus?
When you click the torus, you get this. And it's okay, but it looks a little thin. It's a little bit weak.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Thankfully, though, in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see a box, and if you click the box, you can see you get settings, and this is going to change the look of the torus. Now, by the way, if you don't see the box, it's because you accidentally performed an action after you added the torus. So if I was to, for example, click on the donut, even though it's already selected, it's gone, and I can't get those settings back there. So some actions in Blender, you will get options immediately after you perform an action, but if you do another action, it clears it and you don't have those options anymore.
Why?
Anyway,
why is that
with these options here, you can see I could change the resolution of the donut.
Why does it have to disappear?
Down here, underneath major radius, I could change the size of it, how thick or how fat the donut is. So, speaking of...
Wait. Pause right there. What's this? Oh, okay. Major and minor. Oh, shit. It's a circle. Thick. Do you want a thick donut? No, fuck. It's gone. Wait, why is this a... No, why does the settings disappear when I click outside? That's so dumb. Is there any way to get it back? Probably this one? No, it's not this one. What?
The radius and the size. It's a good idea when you're building something in Blender to start with the correct real-world scale. So this major radius here is saying that this is 0.4 meters. The radius or diameter is double that, which means that this is currently an 80 centimeter donut, which is
80 centimeter. What's 80?
It's a big donut, very big.
Okay, it's a big. Okay,
if you are
it's a big
American
donut.
And you would like to use a different unit system, you can do it over here in the properties underneath units.
I can only think in inches. I don't know.
And then it will use feet and inches and penny farthings.
I can think in inches and centimeters.
Crazy units you guys have come up with. You can use that if you want, but for the tutorial, I'm going to.
He just grilled the units.
This size here, we want it to match the real world. So the research that I did.
What? Why does he have way more things? Oh, it looks different from mine. Free class. Yeah, well, it's free on YouTube.
It says that most donuts are about 10 centimeters, right? Like about that.
Donuts are 10?
Big, right? So
did he just bite?
Is half of that, so therefore this should be 5 centimeters. So if I just typed in here 5 centimeters.
Major radius is 5 cm. Yeah, this is probably a newer. I think I'm using a newer one.
We would get the correct thing, which is 0.05.
Because this one's done 2019.
And then if I adjusted my minor radius.
Minor radius.
I mean, there's obviously no measurement for this, but like, you know, how fat the donut is totally up to you. If you want it to look like chubby, you can, you know.
Okay. Oh shit.
I don't know, I think something around like 0.28.
Wait, yeah.
I think that looks pretty good. Maybe 0.2.
Wait, why is it so hard to zoom in? What? No, don't delete. What? I can't zoom in. Okay, how thick do you want the donut? Why can't I zoom in? Sumimasen. I can't move. Oh no! What? Why is this a struggle? Why is zooming in a struggle? Okay, take 2. I kind of broke it, so it's gone. Major is 5 cm. Random, hello. You miss me? I'm always here. What's zooming in like this? How do I zoom up? Oh, okay.
6, I think that's what I used previously times the times that I did it. But anyways, like that. There we go. That's the one. That's the size I'm going to use. And then the other thing...
Oh, mine's too thick. Oh no, I can't change it anymore. Oh, this is so dumb. Really? I can't access the Take 5. I can't access the tiny window here anymore if I click out. Uh, 5 cm, yeah. Minor radius. Maybe 0, maybe 3. Yeah, when I use mouse scroll, it's kinda... Whoa! Oh no, that's too thick. Okay, 0.03. Really? This is fine, right? Oops. Uh-oh. Yeah. It's so hard to fix the camera properly. Because when I scroll, it does that. It's very extreme. Okay, this is
the resolution. Resolution.
Wait, we can change. Really? I have to delete it again? No.
Now, you might think that you would want to use as high a resolution as possible, right?
Where is resolution?
That when I was starting out
with a major segment and minor segment.
The most vertices I could, most highest resolution, not realizing that actually what you want to use is the lowest resolution.
Did you? What do you mean? Donut sure is fat. No. Oh, Random, I hope you're doing okay.
And then use a subsurf modifier, which we'll get to next, to smooth it out, because then you've got less vertices to work with. It's easier to work with a lower res mesh than a higher res.
Okay, anyway, so we work with a lower res.
We want to set this to something low, but something that will at least have the correct overall shape that we want.
20.
So, you know, something like this.
20.
And also, I want to keep
19.
The
26.
size of these faces, I want to keep them close to square, like as square as possible. I want to say
should be as square as possible.
And you're not to know it because you're just starting out. But the reason for this is later on down the road we're going to use displacements, and it's much better.
The camera is so weird.
Square faces for displacements. So anyway, something like that is pretty good. So these are the settings I'm going to use. You have a second to use it.
What? 20, 28, 12. 28, 12.
And we're done. Okay, that's it. We have the donut ready to go. So we added an object, but let's say you want to change the shape of that object, because that's a very common thing you want to do when you're building 3D creations. Is you want to tweak it to look how you want it. So right now, this is the most perfect donut that ever existed in
Why is it scrolling so smooth? Mine's like dying. My viewport is really weird. I can't. Yeah.
You could have like a donut competition, and no one would ever be able to make as perfectly round and smooth shape as this, right? Because computers
so
make
choppy.
things that are perfect, and in the real world they're not. So that's why imperfection is the virtual perfection, which is a quote by someone, but it's very true. I don't know who said it, but it's very true. So what we want to do is make it look a little bit lumpy, a little bit misshapen.
Make a better donut.
So to do that, we need to
than
enter
me.
into
Let's
edit
go.
mode. So if you go to the top corner, top left corner,
Top
you can
corner.
see we are in object mode. And if you change that to edit mode, you will
Edit
see
mode.
we get
Oh.
this, which makes it look like a grid, like a cage has appeared over it. Or the hotkey for this is tab.
Tab.
Because this is a very
Okay.
common action to switch between object mode and edit mode. Is tab. By the way, when you are in edit mode, the only thing you can do, the only thing you can click on is within the object itself. Like if I'm in edit mode on that and I tried to click on the lamp or the camera, you can see nothing happens. The only thing I can click on is the object itself. So just something to keep a note of.
Okay.
So while in edit mode, you can see that now that I'm clicking
I
around,
moved something.
I can click on these little dots here. And
Can click
each
on
of these
these.
dots basically is the shape of the donut, as you can probably guess, right? And if I use the same hotkeys that you remembered from the last one, G to grab, if I was to
G to
this
grab.
up, you can see that I would make a spike in my donut.
Whoa!
Now, I don't want just one singular spike because that would be
Let's
horrible.
make a spiky
And I also
donut.
don't want to, like, if I want to make this donut look lumpy, I don't want to go like this one, and then this one, and then this. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot of work, and it's not even going to look very good. What I want to do instead is I want to like
no, where's
grab
my
one
donut?
and like have it affect the vertices around it. So there's a
Wait,
tool
wait,
for that.
wait. Undo. Alright, wait. My dog is angry. Okay. Okay, I'm back. What do?
And it's proportional editing. So at the top of the screen there, there's a little button, or the hotkey for that is O to turn that on and off. And then when I do that, if I use the same shortcut, G, to move this one vertex,
Favorite donut
you'll see that
kaki.
now as
What
I
is
move it,
kaki
the rest
on?
of the donut comes with it. But it only looks like the whole donut's coming with it. If I was to scroll up, like scroll on my
What he do? Wait.
around it. So there's a tool for that, and it's proportional editing. So at the top of the screen there, there's a little button, or the hotkey for that is O to turn that on and off. And then when I do that, if I use the same shortcut, G, to move this one vertex, you'll see that now as I move
G
it, the
to
rest
move
of the
this
donut
one
comes with it.
vertex.
But it only
Meliora,
looks like the whole donut's coming with
hello.
it. If I was to scroll up, like scroll on my mouse right now, just scroll up or down until you can actually see what's this little circle.
I'm not
So if you scroll up, it'll get smaller.
Huh?
So anyways, if
What?
I do this, you can see that I can affect.
Wait, what's happening?
looks
How
like
do you
the whole
do
donut's
that?
coming with it. If I was to scroll up, like scroll.
Huh? Wait. G to move, and then scroll to what? Scroll doesn't do anything. Scroll. What? Dio punch kakyoin. What's kakyoin?
On my mouse right now, just scroll up or down until you can actually see.
Scroll doesn't work.
This little circle appear around. So if you scroll up, it'll get smaller. So anyways, if I do this, you can see that I can affect the area of vertices around it, right?
I want to do what
So what
he's
I want to do is
doing,
just
but I
make,
don't.
I want to make it look
Can't
lumpy,
do
so
it.
around that sort of area, and I'm going to hit Z because I'm moving it, and I want to move it along the Z axis, so it's just going up. And now you can see I've got part of the donut which is a little bit lumpy. That's actually probably a little bit too
Why is
lumpy.
my camera so weird, really? Isn't it? What? Yeah. Oh my god. Is there... Wait, let me check if there's a way to fix my camera. Green donut. Ew, I don't want a Shrek donut. Maybe I'll make the size smaller, I think. No, that's a viewport. This one is bigger. Display. Gizmo, H preview. What? Because my camera moves really weird. Anyway, it's kind of hassle. I have to press this so it's smooth. Or is there camera settings here? Okay, there's none. Dio punches Kakyo in so hard he become donut. Oh, I don't watch JoJo.
So let me just undo that and let's try it again. Move it up. Oh, come on. It's cleared my thing because I undid it anyway. So something like just a little bit lumpy, and then I'm gonna grab like this one here and I'm gonna move that down a little bit. So now I've got a weird little lumpy bit of donut, and then I'm just gonna like misshape the rest of it, right?
What's he doing? What? He lost me. He already lost me.
One, and then this. Like that's a lot. That's a lot of work, and it's not even gonna look very good. What I want to do instead is I want to like grab one and then like have it affect the vertices around it. So there's a tool for that, and it's proportional editing. So at the top of the screen,
press proportional editing.
For that is O to turn that on and off. And then when I do that, if I use the same shortcut G to move this one vertex, you'll see that now as I move it, the rest of the donut comes with it.
I move it.
But it only looks like the whole donut's coming with it. If I was to scroll up, like scroll